I can eat donuts. Catfish bait is what some people would call that. It's fat. Here goes the little nipper. This is Rise Outside. Welcome to the channel. This week, I am once again on my home lake. Sticking close to home because, as I mentioned in the last video, I had a couple wisdom teeth pulled, and I am still dealing with that 9 days later. I am dying to eat a pizza and drink a Coke, which I can't quite do that yet. But what I can do, that's kind of steamed up, I can eat donuts and drink cappuccino. So I am going to eat a donut, drink some cappuccino, have some breakfast, and then I'm going to go catch some fish. Sounds like a good plan, right? First fish of the day. That is one little largemouth. And we're using the little nipper, 1/64 ounce. At least we know there's some fish here. Hopefully we'll get something bigger than that. I see one following it. Green sunfish. Again, very little. Catfish bait is what some people would call that. But I'm going to put him back in. And ultralight rod, ultralight reel, Fluger reel, Fenwick rod, 4-pound trilene monofilament. So that's the setup for the morning. And this is kind of a walk-in fishery along here. There's a trail that leads all the way around this bay. And there's different spots like this. This is one of the most popular spots right where I'm standing here. We'll see if we can catch some bigger fish. They're getting bigger. Not a very big crappie, but it's bigger than the largemouth and green sunfish. So 3 species. I did show that, right? I think so. Yeah, the little nipper. Maybe a little school of ones out there, so there we go. Made a little move. Picked up another crappie. Small. It's a tight spot right here. I'm looking above my head to make sure I don't hook in a tree branch above me. I seen that one come up and hit it. The little nippers producing this morning. Wasn't sure how good the fishing would be today, because we did have quite a bit of rain yesterday. Rain and high winds. But this morning it's pretty nice out. Cool in the 50s, but and there is a little bit of a breeze, but down here we're out of the wind down in this spot. That's why I chose this spot. And if you can see the action of my rod there, I'm just bouncing the little nipper along. Bounce it, let it fall, bounce, bring it up, let it fall, bring it up, let it fall. Nothing fancy. We found some fish. Now the trick is, can we find some bigger fish? Oop, got a leaf in front of it. When it hit, I thought it was bigger. So I flipped the camera on. Again, it's fat. pretty much all the same size. But there's a few of them around anyway. Wow, we got a school happening. Dang. It's a sheep head. Well, we did find something bigger, even though I didn't catch it. Alright, well, that's a bummer. That one's a little bigger. Nah, maybe not. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, huh? I think it's getting about time to head out. I'm sure the audio is picking up on that. It's getting to be a little too populated out here for me. Well, I'm back at the truck. Ended up catching 12 crappies, 1 green sunfish, 1 largemouth bass. And even though it's fairly early in the morning, there's a group of people down in these trails, the hiking trails. Sound like a bunch of kids. And they're screaming and hollering, which is fine, that's what the trails are for, but it doesn't make for a nice peaceful morning fishing. So with that, we're going to wrap it up on this morning, and we'll pick it up next time. Snag.